Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition, Sphere of Influence. I am the mysterious JG. And I had a longer than anticipated break between videos and let my controller fall asleep. It's actually didn't, well, switch controllers to get a new freshly charged one, it fell asleep, blah blah blah. This is not stuff you probably are really all that interested in. So my brilliant plan might be, once we take over Sawayama Castle, to let, Okami Hato actually transfer to that city, because that's kind of the last thing preventing me from just taking half of Edo Valley and removing it from the district, so that we can use the. Still, I think it's going to take a little bit of just time and letting stuff build up before we can push through to Fushimi Castle. But I mean, we've clearly won the game at this point. As far as population, we've got double the population of the Tokugawa, who have double the population of the Mori. Soldier-wise, we've got more than triple. And the Mori now have more soldiers than the Tokugawa. That's the kind of losses they've had trying to fight us off. Yeah, they are no longer even have the largest army after us. Max Militia, Mori they're bigger than the Mori, but Max Troops, they're bigger than the Mori. They barely got any horses or muskets. Income-wise, we're dwarfing everybody. Gold-wise, we're dwarfing everybody. Of course, this gold is for all of our districts. It's not exactly what's available to us. Harvest-wise, we're dwarfing everybody. We've taken over Japan, guys. But technically, we haven't won the game until we take Kyoto. And honestly, it's bothering me to even see these little few Maida cities here. Now that they're our allies, we're not taking them. But it just feels weird to even see that still there. Anyway, it's domestic time, yo. One of our castles lacks someone to protect it, and that would be Nagahama Castle, which we just took over. I'm thinking that's where we will send that's where we'll eventually send Okami Hato. Is there anybody over here who's worth pulling out? You're competent. Since I know I'm going to be parking Okami Hato's unit there anyway, I won't. Although she might end up taking over Sawayama Castle instead, but. Somebody's really got a. Gifu Castles, that's getting ridiculous there. Alright. Anyway, viable technique on hand, statesman, less labor for infrastructure. It's not a thing I care about that much anymore. I don't know when Shaman's going to get around to using that, but whatever.
What would you like?
No more tea caddies. I think we got enough guns and horses. Switched up our transport details. So you guys should be sending all of your gold. By all of it, I mean 30% of it. All your gold are belong to us. Shigazane. Keep him busy. Oh, we got some tribes that are only like 51% support us. So that's unusual, and I want to stop put to that. There comes a point where I really just am going to stop worrying about building up these cities, but I'm just not quite there yet. Conscripts there, even though it's slightly better suited for something else, but yeah. Trying to build stuff up as soon as it becomes possible to do so is part of what's allowed me to get to this point. Now, I'm probably at the point now where I could move through this faster, but it's not my nature. This is what got us here. Okay, so when I defaulted it there, I figured there was something that could be done there, but no. What are you even still doing in this district? Oh, well, you need a cargoman for sure. Kalanawari Sanada, well, shit, I need to get him out of there and back to the front lines anyway. I feel bad for anybody who's been a big part of the offense who isn't in the last push, but it's almost certainly going to happen. I've just got too many officers who deserve a place in the last big thing that I'm going to lose track and forget somebody. It's just going to happen. Like Manoa there, that's got some high-end officers in it. Yeah. Don't feel the need to do those big infrastructure projects. Build a new fortress. I don't know where they want me to do that, but hold on. To get these roadworks done faster, I should be assigning multiple officers to take care of it. Because I can certainly afford the labor. This is going to be mine in a second, so I might as well start building up to it now. Boom, boom. I guess I'm losing some overseers just to have people who are semi-competent. I'm eventually going to want... Yeah, I want good paths up into their zone. So let's get somebody working on this, too. Even if it's Komatsu and it's going to take a while. So we'll go another turn before we reorganize provinces. But let's go ahead and get going. I really want Gifu Castle to hurry up and fall. Nagashige Niwa's on the way. Hey, 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 Bim's on the way. Bim's got the power. Are you turning around? Are you retreating from battle with Masamune Date? Coward. No, never mind. You're guarding that city. Oh, wow. Look at that. Katsuyama Castle says they'll surround her.
Enemy officer captured.
Good job, guys. Oh, come on. Let me... Yeah. Let's beat up these guys. Come on. These forces diverted down there, we would have enough. I don't know if they're going to do it that way, but that would be enough. But only if they actually come and help us out. Those forces that are already deployed would be able to do it.
Let us gracefully descend upon the battlefield.
Otherwise, I'm slowly... 464 troops. Why the hell did they put a base there? Oh, well. Do I remember that one being a pain in the butt to take? It might have been. It might have been one of the ones that just, like... It served more of a military purpose than anything else. Woo! Need to get, wow, wait a castle. I need to get, no, I know who needs to go there. Frickin', I need to get Yukimura there. Man, you imagine Yukimura leading a troop of 13,000 out of Ueda Castle to fucking stomp the Tokugawa? That would be nice. Alright, so they sacked this city, and then, Okami Hato takes over Sawayama Castle. I can reorganize districts on the next turn. And Gifu Castle has got to fall soon. Oh, it really does have to fall soon, or else I'm going to frickin' lose, start losing all these troops. Maybe maybe Gifu Castle ends up falling to the Maeda. That would be amusing. I don't think I would... Maybe I wouldn't be laughing if that happened, because it's starting to look uncomfortably like it just might.
We will aid you. Onward to the
Weak.
battlefield.
Way too weak.
This is how
Oh man, I didn't even get a chance to zoom into that one. This is over. Where do you think you're going, buddy? Man, you jerks. You're not coming over here to help me out at all. You're backing off. Oh well, adjacent bases are improving due to road work.
Not ashamed to lose to a woman?
Gifu Castle now belongs to us. Thank you, Kasumi Uesugi. Because we've gone stronger, Kawanami's...
Not ashamed to lose to a woman?
Oh, and Kameyama Castle surrendered immediately too. Probably Gifu Castle, not good for their morale, I would think.
Enemy officer captured. Leave it to me.
Bloody-handed. You are going to... You know what? Forget it. I'll start it on the next... I'll make it up later. Nobody super interesting in this group. So Tamanawa Castle. Try to remember that, guys. Tamanama Castle.
Yes.
Yes. We march.
This could be tricky.
Moving out.
I want the world to know. Gotta let it show. This might be a bridge too far. I was kind of hoping to get a little support from the Meta, but they withdrew the forces that are in the field and are going to be deploying new forces, which won't be arriving in time to help. And although Kajuro has good stats, he doesn't have a particularly useful skill for this, and his adjunct doesn't have the greatest skill ever either.
Right. How about we bring this to an end?
So I'll make sure the concentrate is in effect at all times, but it's
So you show me your skill.
not really going to be that useful.
My tactics will be the end of you. I'll be claiming
We will
this
undo perturbed. Oh, actually, it didn't undo it. It just... Never mind. So we've got extra high defense, and that's about all we're getting out of this. The big pushed back.
Let's say you show me your skill.
How could I miss it?
Think you could beat us? I'll be claiming this victory.
I'm Geodude, by the way. What the hell's going on? Yeah, my thoughts exactly. This isn't really going that well. I'd really love to get a position so I was in higher ground, but... That would be perfect. We can actually get up on the hill while they're kind of stuck, unable to move.
Let's go.
But I'm still kind of losing.
If you stand in our way, I'll give you no quarter.
Let's go for it.
Will grasp us victory. Follow my lead.
These guys never did really show up. Where the hell are they? Charge worked out pretty well there. Got to even level with them while they were stuck, and did some real damage.
Did you think you could beat us?
So Kajuro is going to need to back off after this.
I'll be claiming this victory.
Gah. So we will launch our little attack. He'll get the diplomat trait, which is something you acquire by attacking cities, I guess, in this world. We're going to head for home. She won't have enough firepower to do this on her own, but if the... yeah, now with those guys helping out, we should be able to do it. And you are presumably heading for Sawayama Castle. Is there anyone that we could afford to have break off and fight you? Sawayama Castle has 4,500 hit points, so we don't need all these. Matter of fact, Okami Hato could afford to break off. Looks like we won this battle. It's time for you to head for home. They're trying to help out, but I need to organize districts so that they're under direct control, like the, one of the collectors. Not sovereign. What the hell is a harbinger, I guess. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about, right? Sure you do. Whoa! Man, I keep forgetting that Okami Hato has warp speed. People have stirred up a revolt. That's where Gifu? Okay, well, Gifu, I mean, I just took it over.
Let us begin the meeting. Reporting in.
Sawayama Castle, Fukuchi Castle.
Here is last month's balance.
Now that we're getting... Okay, I was an idiot. I thought I had set it up right, but now that we're getting 30% of the gold from these other districts, now our income dwarfs our expenses.
Reporting in.
So we no longer need development of certain castles. Got a Vulture Bean. It's got the diplomat trait. Oh, it's probably Gifu Castle that has nowhere to protect it. Well, hold on. We had somebody like... Didn't I just say Kalan Owari Sanados? Yeah. He's going to be the new master of Gifu Castle. So those cities, they'll need to get somebody else to run them. But yeah, that was a... Because Gifu's got like no troop count. Doesn't have much troop count now, but it'll get going eventually. And Ueda Castle, I said. We got to get... where's he at? I want to... I moved him up further to the front lines, but now I'm realizing that's where Yukimura needs to march out. Although Yukimura's got a pretty damn good army that could come out of Takato Castle, too. But let's go ahead and move Yukimura to Ueda Castle. So this is the famous ... I shall thank you with spearmanship worthy of its name. What? That was confusing. Okay, so somebody has to come up to Kato Castle and lead these 9,000 troops. Butcher Rubios. Inuyama Castle's got a pretty good troop count, too. I think the people who obviously belong up on the front line. Well, Grimmeth Reaper. Let's get him up there. I shall be on my way to Inuyama Castle. Ruffle, ruffle, ruffle. That's what he's like in real life, folks. Like Grimmeth, like, you think that's just a character he plays? I've hung out with him on live streams, and when we're not actually transmitting, he's just going, ruffle, ruffle, ruffle. It's kind of strange, actually. All right, let's see. Does he even go rough? I don't even think that's like a catchphrase he uses in like the last 10 years. Okay, catchphrase. Just a bunch of catchphrases like ruffle. Tell ya. Okay, so let's see here. I don't know what we're ever going to do with this place again, but let's throw in some more conscripts here because we got cargomans. Bob Honcho will be building it. Do you want agriculture or crafts for Fountain? I don't even remember. We can always do one of each. I know you can, like, there's different facilities can take advantage of it, but I don't know which one's the preferred one. It's a ring. This place is semi-good at agriculture, so let's get going with that. I prefer Kabuki Theater. Let's build a church, though. I don't know why you were overseer in the first place. You don't have the highest poll available, but whatever. It happens. It happens. It gets all rearranged and weird, and people get transferred, and somebody's the overseer, and somebody with the higher poll transfers in. It's crazy, crazy world that we live in, folks. Mixed up world of Arthur Brown. That will take a really long time. So this is another case. For now, I'm going to have a shitty overseer here, and I probably will never get around to resetting it to who it should be. We have enough land to upgrade our castle. What about Gifu Castle? Gifu Castle is fully upgraded with a tea retreat. So let's not worry about that. One or more castles lacks someone to protect it. Who could that be? Because I know I sent somebody to Gifu. Someplace else surrendered to... Oh, it's Katsuyama Castle surrendered. So we'll just pull other nearby officers in there. And that should be fine. I'll fix the districts in a minute, game.
Ask for anything you want.
At Alice's restaurant. Might as well
Ask
buy.
for anything you want.
Might as well buy guns because I got 37,000 horses and only 25,000 guns.
Ask for anything you want.
At Alice's restaurant. Yep. And I got all the money in the world now.
Thank you for your patronage.
Matter of fact, I should be doing diplomacy with the Imperial Court again. Almandretta, go take over the Imperial Court with your incredible charms and virtue and stuff. And to keep the Maida in line, now that we'll have Masamune personally go see to the Maida, now that I actually use some of my trust with them. We will do development, whatever. And I'm going to hold off again on reorganizing districts until we have had Okami Hato park her unit in a new city. And that way we won't lose her when we redistrict. Or her unit won't suddenly be out of control. Dave Coulier. Anyway, I'm being really silly and a little punchy. But that's okay, folks, because we're getting really close to finishing off Japan. Not finishing it off, but like taking it over for the Date. And we'll see what kind of world Masamune will build. Except that we won't because the game will end. But in theory, we can all have exciting fantasies about, people can continue to write in-character stuff about the Japan Masamune builds. And, the Taster's Choice saga can continue. I don't know. I hope people have been enjoying their in-character stuff they're doing in the comments section. And I hope people who aren't doing that, that's what most of the comments section has become. But I hope that other people are also enjoying the series too. And I hope you guys are having fun as we are just about ready to finish this LP. Went pretty well. I did, but didn't really know for sure. It's not exactly hitting the win button to give yourself a created officers, but it definitely gives you a huge advantage. So I don't want to pat myself on the back real hard for winning as the Date, because without all the created officers, I doubt I could have pulled this out. But even with the created officers, I feel like it was a pretty formidable challenge, and it looks like together, you and I, general viewer, we're really close to pulling it off. Catch you guys next time.